Hi everyone, it's Lisa Brown with InkandInspirations.com. Thanks for joining me today. In this video, I just wanted to give you a couple of tips on cutting cardstock to use for sentiments and for the insides of your cards. So here are here's a card that I made recently, and it has red cardstock on the inside, and I usually will cut a piece of Whisper White or Very Vanilla, whatever the main color neutral is, and I've got a full sheet of Whisper White cardstock, and I cut it at 4 inches wide. And I usually try to cut several of these at a time because I know I'm going to be using these on the insides of lots of cards. So I'll cut 2 4-inch strips, and you save this one, okay? That's important. And then I cut at 5 1/4. Okay, and then I usually will save this one. Now that sometimes makes for a messy scrap drawer, but it really comes in handy. So now that I have these two pieces, I'll cut this one later. I'll show you that I'll usually stamp a sentiment or an accent stamp in here, and then you'll see that it fits on the inside of the card and leaves that 1/4 inch border all the way around. Okay, so that's one tip. And then with these strips, I always save them because they're great for many of our sentiments. Here's this one from Christmas in the Making, and it says there's a Merry Christmas in the Making there, and I'll have this long strip, and I may stamp it several times and then cut it apart to use on the front of a card. Also this one. So let me just show you. I have one mounted here from the Oh What Fun set, and this is in the annual catalog. It's carried over from the holiday catalog last year. And let me get my Real Red ink pad. And this sentiment says Merry Wishes. Okay, so I'm going to ink that up. And I'll just line that up on my grid paper. And I'll stamp. I usually leave some border or edging on the end here in case I want to attach it in a certain way or banner the ends. Okay, and then I'll scoot down a little bit and stamp another one, and so on down the line. And that's a good way to have several sentiments ready for your cards, especially if you're making a batch of Christmas cards that you're using the same sentiment. So, save these strips that you cut off when you're making the inside piece for your cards. Again, this was 4 by 5 1/4, and that fits inside a standard size card. And make use of these strips. It'll just really speed up your time, and I think you'll enjoy just snipping those apart and using them on your card making projects. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, let me know. Visit my website at InkandInspirations.com, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.